Today I'm going to be breaking down Aidan Hutchinson's game against the Chicago Bears from this week. Hutchinson is a former second overall pick with 7.5 sacks this year, so I had reasonably high expectations coming into this video. Hutchinson didn't do a ton in the traditional run game today, but it's mostly because his entire job was just to contain Justin Fields. Most snaps he was lined up way out here, like a 7 or a 9 tech or something, 2-point stance, basically just trying to keep Justin Fields inside the pocket. As you can see here, he stops to read Justin Fields, makes no effort to go to this running back. Justin Fields says, screw that, I'm keeping the ball anyways, even though there's a defender right here. And Hutchinson does a pretty good job wrapping him up. I would like to see him stonewall a guy that's smaller like Justin Fields, maybe a little bit more, but with a guy as shifty as him, that's still a pretty good play. Hutchinson lined up on both the left and right side a lot. Here you can see him on the right side of your screen right here. He's going to blow 70 right back into Justin Fields and register a solid pressure here. As you can see, he really gets his hands right up in his pads here, right up in his shoulders, and just shoves him right back into Justin Fields and disrupts that pocket. Force Justin Fields to take the check down off to the side right there. Again, here Hutchinson just reading Fields, does a pretty good job keeping him inside the pocket, doesn't let him blow by him. This is Fields' 60-yard run right here, and it's not really Hutchinson's fault, but I think it does show his biggest weakness in his game, and that's his hand fighting. Watch Hutchinson, you'll see him right here. He's kind of going to go up against number 70. 70 manages to get his hands on him first here, and when Hutchinson doesn't get hands on the O-lineman first, he's basically screwed. Watch his arms here just kind of flailing wildly, trying to chop at the O-lineman, but really doesn't succeed in going anywhere and just gets absolutely stonewalled. And Fields is able to take off for 60 yards here. Another example of weak hand fighting right here, Hutchinson just kind of flailing his arms at number 70, doesn't really have a plan, doesn't get past him at all. However, his power when he does get his hands in there first is undeniable. This is Hutchinson right here up against 71 this time. Gets his hands in there first and just blows him right back into Justin Fields. And although this isn't his sack, he should basically be credited for it. This shows off his speed right here, lined up outside a 3-point stance. Just blows right around the edge. And once again, doesn't get the sack, but helps contribute to the pressure and collapses that pocket. This isn't really important. Last play of the half. Hutchinson actually ends up getting a pick from Justin Fields. I mean, good jumping in hands, I guess, but not really relevant for a D lineman. This is the final play I'm going to show. Hutchinson managed to come inside the tight end commit here. And then a nice spin move on 71, gets really low right there. Field does get the ball in time, so credit to him. He's been doing a better job at that. But again, Hutchinson shows off his speed, just getting to the quarterback pretty quick, especially going through 2 different blockers. So overall, I was really impressed with Hutchinson this game. I would like to see what he could do in a more traditional run scheme where he wasn't focused on containing Justin Fields the whole time. But his pass rushing power was really good and his speed around the edge was impressive as well. Obviously, his biggest weakness was that hand fighting, but that's something pretty technical that I think he can clean up fairly quickly. Overall, if he can continue this trajectory and continue to get better, I think he can really be an elite pass rusher in the league for the next 5 to 10 years.